Ovila Boucher, hanged October the 26th, 1956. At 12:25 a.m. on Friday, October the 26th, 1956, Ovila Boucher, a 37-year-old blacksmith, was hanged at Montreal's Bordeaux jail for the June 3, 1951 axe murder of George Jarjour, a 77-year-old Syrian merchant at Saint-Honoré de la Ville, near Quebec City. Boucher went to his death calmly and had no last words. He took 11 minutes to die. He left behind 3 children, with a 4th being born after his arrest. According to the Regina Leader Post, Boucher's case was unique as, quote, "The case went to the lower courts 4 times, to the Quebec Court of Appeals 3 times, and twice to the Supreme Court of Canada. Through the series of trials and appeals, Boucher was allowed 13 stays of execution." End of quote. The motive was robbery. According to the Montreal Gazette, quote, "The little apartment above Jarjour's store was all but wrecked, as if there had been a frantic search for the $4,000, about $50,000 in today's money, police found in a box." Boucher was arrested the following day. End of quote. According to the Quebec Chronical-Telegraph, Boucher had failed to find the money. Quote, "Police found a cache of $4,000 in Jarjour's combination store and home. Boucher and Jarjour were neighbors." End of quote. 5 years elapsed between the murder and Boucher's eventual execution, which must be something of a Canadian record. But why? What happened? Quoting again from the Chronical-Telegraph, quote, "Boucher's first conviction was quashed by the Quebec Court of Appeal, which ordered a retrial. The second trial was stopped by a juror's illness. The third trial ended in Boucher's conviction, which was upheld by the Quebec Court of Appeal, but quashed by the Supreme Court of Canada." End of quote. Finally, after a 4th trial at Trois-Rivières in November 1955, Boucher was again convicted, this verdict being upheld by both courts, Quebec and Supreme. According to an online site, The Pointer, Boucher won one of his appeals when the Supreme Court ruled that the Crown Prosecutor had, quote, "exceeded his duty and had used, quote, inflammatory and vindictive language in his address to sway the jury, resulting in Boucher's conviction, which was overturned by the court." I've put a link to the article and all other sources in the description. I hope you will consider subscribing to the Gallows, where we explore Canadian murder cases that ended on the scaffold. Please like, share, and comment, and remember, if you're born to hang, you'll never be shot.